type of way. I know that you felt some type of way. You ain't gotta say shit, it's all on your face. I know that you feel some type of way.
Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A, answering all the questions that people ask me all the time, all the questions that I've answered in interviews, but I did not do a YouTube video about it. So I'm excited to do it, telling you guys who I am, what I do, what inspired me to do what I do. So let's get into it, pretty much. Let's get into it. Can you let everyone know your name, where you are from, and what it is you do? My name is Shatasia George. My name is Ghetto, Shatasia George. I'm 23 years old. I'm from Georgia. I'm from Riverdale, South Side, okay? I'm a South Side baby. And I am the owner of CNC Movie Film Studios. I'm a producer. I love to create films. I'm a content creator. I'm an entrepreneur, businesswoman. What else? I think that's about it for now. Who is Shatasia George? And what legacy would you like to leave? Is getting her film on. She's helping other people get their film on. And we just trying to have a big, happy film family. I love to produce content. Shatasia George is a creator. I've always been creative, like when it comes down to designing my own clothes. When I started my own clothing line, I've always used to like design shoes, hats, paint, draw. I love to create, love the arts. You know, performing arts school, that's pretty much me. I am the performing arts school. How did you get started in the industry, and do you feel the industry chose you or you chose it? That is a good question. Okay, questions. When I did my first interview, I said I wanted to model and I wanted to act. I did not say I wanted to do music, and I did music anyway. That kind of chose me. I really wasn't trying to do music, but that part chose me. But as I was in the music industry, I always wanted to get into filming, didn't know how. You know, I would get signed to all the agencies that would take your money, and I didn't know anybody who was acting at the time to really help me. I would Google it. Google wasn't much of a help. I just, I guess that time wasn't the right timing. One day, someone told me that I met at a fashion show because I was modeling at the time. Didn't really like the runway stuff. I did a runway fashion show a couple of times. I didn't really, that wasn't my thing either. I just did it for fun and just to have something to do, really. Someone told me how to get on set. I think I was telling them, like, yeah, trying to get into acting. And they were saying all you gotta do is do this, that, and the third, and you can get on set. I did it, and I'm like, oh, I was on all the sets, okay? I was over here, over there, with Tyler Perry. I was over here with Debbie Ryan. I was over here with Tana Taylor. I was on all the sets. After that, I pretty much got tired of doing extra work, and that's what motivated me to start filming, start learning how to work a camera, start learning how to film, how to write a script. I just figured it out, and I was just always around people in the arts, people filming, people in the industry. So I guess because I love arts, I love to create, creating a film or creating in this industry that I'm in wasn't really hard for me to pick up on. So I would say, as far as the acting and filming, I chose that because I was like, that's what I want to do. How did you get started? Oh, I said that question already. Can you talk to us about what motivated you to open up your studio and how you were able to do it at such a young age? That's a good question. Let's see. I was 22 and I told my mom, I was like, I want to open up a studio. Like, I'm trying to film. I don't have no hospital to film at. I needed a jail. I needed everything, a barbershop. I was calling places. Hello, can I use your barbershop? No. I'm like, why can't I just use it? I just need it for like 30 minutes. Like, that's it. Even 5 minutes would do. Like, please just let me use your space. I would film outside in the heat, And after filming outside for so long, you want a location. So I was like, okay, I'm going to just do it in hotels now. And I'm going to just get Airbnbs. I got that. And I was just like, okay, yeah, this isn't going to work. So I eventually just had a dream. You know, I was praying, woke up, and it came to me like, just open up your own studio. I had a dream that, like, the dream told me to do this. Literally, I'm not even lying. And how I was able to do it, I mean, started off content creating, using social media. Shout out to the social media world. I mean, if you're trying to start a business, use social media. What is your advice for young people trying to get into the industry or entrepreneurship? My advice to all the young people out there, and not even just young people, just everybody in general, you know, older people can start businesses. The elderly can start businesses. Like, there's so many different businesses you can start. You do not have to be young. What is your advice for young people trying to get in the industry or entrepreneurship? You don't have to be young. This is all people, because sometimes you may not know what you want to do, or you may not know if you want to start a business until years later. So my advice is, you know what? Have a great mentor that knows what they're doing. I would say that because I had a mentor, which was my mom. She taught me everything. She owned multiple businesses. And she became a millionaire when I was in middle school. And I saw her work from the ground up. It took years to build. That's one thing about businesses. Real businesses take years to build. And it's kind of accurate. Like, if you're looking on Instagram and you see these girls that got their businesses, if you follow them, you truly follow them, or one day they reveal, you know, when they started, it's always years later. The only people who can start businesses and see a quick return is like famous people. famous people. But my advice would be to save, get your good credit. You need a credit. Make sure you learn the business side. That is very important, and always stay consistent. It's 2 pieces of advice. Hold on. I got a 2-piece here. I got a 2-piece. Don't listen to the negativity. Like, the negativity they come in strangers, family, and friends. Oh my gosh. And people on the internet. Don't listen to negativity. That's number 1. I learned that a long time ago. Because people just talk. Would they be bored? Number 2, strangers are your best supporters. You may not find the support that you need with your friends. Especially if you're like trying to sell hair, or you're trying to sell clothes. You know, your friends, they gonna go to Fashion Nova before they come to you. So go to strangers. Like, don't even waste your time on friends and family. Don't even go to them. Next question. What is one thing you wish someone had told you about entrepreneurship? To have patience, but nothing happens overnight. How do you manage balancing your dreams and running a business? Okay, so one of my dreams is to travel the world. Don't balance that because I don't do that yet. But how do I balance my dreams and stuff? I just multitask. Sometimes I'll set this day for this, that day for that. Make time. You gotta make the time. Something is wrong with the dryer. The dryer is broke at this point. What was your biggest fear during the process, and how did you overcome it? Ooh, y'all want me to put myself out there. I won't say I doubted myself, because I kept going. You know, I mean, wait, that's a good question. Did I ever doubt myself? If I doubted myself, it wasn't for long. When I had my biggest fear, I was questioning myself, like, how am I going to do it? It was more coming from worrying too much, because that's what I do. How was being a young Black entrepreneur affected your social life, friends, and family? Just being a content creator, they want to shadow ban you. They don't want you to get no followers. They don't want nobody liking your post. Oh my God. Brand deals are even hard to get. I would say this year and a little last year, you know, Black people, we've been speaking up. We've been calling brands out. We've been canceling people. And Black Lives Matter. We've been protesting. So we've been standing. We've been strong. We've been going so hard. And I've been seeing a huge difference in brands. Describe a time where you were given a second chance. What did you learn from it? Now, that is a hard question. A second chance. I mean, I feel like every day you wake up is a chance. thank you guys for watching. Make sure y'all rate, subscribe, and comment. If you got any questions, I can do a part 2. I actually have some more questions for part 2, but if you want to add them in there, you guys can leave them in the comments. And that's all I gotta say. Bye, girl. Bye.